Hi folks, Pastor Frank here, Sacred Exchange Fellowship. Thomas Paine said in the American Revolution, these are the times that try men's soul. I know it's a tough time with coronavirus. People are locked in the home and can't really get out, wondering about church. You know what? Church is fine. We won't be having our Sunday services, our Thursday services, our Easter egg hunt, our women's retreat. There's a few things that we're going to be not having, but just not having here. Probably until further notice, we won't be having our services, but we'll still be having our virtual services, virtual church. It'll be streaming. Our Sunday services will be streamed at 10 a.m., Thursday service at 7 p.m., and we're going on. We're going on. We are not closing church. We're just moving church to a different venue. The venue is going to be kind of like the early church had, house to house, via the interweb, as some would say. So that's what we're going to do it. Our website is sacredexchange.com. You can see everything that's going on there. The website's been all updated. There are an availability there to do e-giving. Also, we are getting a post office box. If you prefer to mail in checks, the post office box address will be posted very, very soon, and you can mail your checks to that post office box as well. I encourage you to be faithful in your giving as God has given to you. I know this is a hard time. I know we're going through a hard time. A lot of folks, their jobs are going away. I know that. And this is a time to really seek God. This is a time to pray and pray one for another. If you are not experiencing it personally, if brothers and sisters are, I encourage you to pray. I encourage you to reach out. I encourage you to reach out to God and hold on to Him. You know, there's a picture right here. It's one of my favorite pictures. It's a picture by Rembrandt, and it's the storm at sea. In Mark chapter 5, Jesus talks about a storm at sea. And he gets in a boat after teaching, and his disciples get in it with him. And as they're out in the sea, it kicks up into a very tempestuous storm, and they're panicking. Jesus, it says, is in the back of the boat, asleep, and they're panicking. The waves are so tough that they're splashing, they're coming into the boat, and many of them experienced fishermen, are just panicking, and they're in fear. And they wake him up, and they say, "Don't you care that the storm is upon us, that we're gonna perish?" And he rebukes the wind, and the sea is calm. Peace be still. And then after that, he looks at the disciples and says, "Why do you have so little faith? Don't you know that I'm with you?" And I think he does this because while he was sleeping in the boat, he had no fear. They had fear that the boat was going to go down. They had fear that they would be swamped. They had fear of the waves and the tempest and the sea. He didn't, because he had an appointment, and he knew about it. He had an appointment with the cross that he could pay for our sins and redemption, but he also had an appointment on the other side of the sea. He had an appointment with a man who was possessed, who could not be bound with chains or ropes, who was in the tombs day and night, cutting himself and wailing. He had an appointment. We have an appointment also. The storm is raging, the winds are fierce, the ship is being tossed, but we have an appointment. Don't let fear grab you. God has not given us the spirit of fear. And there's blessing on the other side of this. And you may wonder what it is, but I want you to know on the other side of the sea, there's deliverance, there's darkness and light coming into it. There's freedom from bondage and freedom from oppression. And many people through this, when people get in these situations and look up to God and wonder where is God, and they see God in the midst of this, there's going to be a great bountiful harvest on the other side. The things we go through are just leading to the other shore. And on that other side of this, as hard as it is, and no one's diminishing how hard it is, on the other side of this, there's a great bountiful blessing. I want to encourage you to be encouraged, to look up, look at God, and to encourage one another. Some folks are going to have a really hard time. Some folks are losing their jobs, and it's a very hard time. I want you to pray. I want you to seek God. I want you to reach out to them. I want you to be a brother and sister indeed. And through it all, show the love of Christ, and let's be the church in actuality. Okay, God bless you. Amen.